Alrighty, hey Kaizen, welcome in. How are you today? Let's get going here. We've got summons. Do I have space? How are you doing today? Did you get anything good on your summons? I didn't check Discord yet in terms of people's summons. We'll do free summons on the alts. Main account, we might actually go a bit further. Let's switch here to all lines. Tired but good? Yeah, same. I was hoping to stream early, because after I got home from the movie, I was like, I was dead tired. I ate dinner, and I was hoping to stream early, so I was like, okay, let's lie down for a quick, like, 5 minutes, and then we'll start stream. Then I hopped on, and then the speeds that I saw, because, like, I upgraded my internet today, we were supposed to, and I verified with the speed test, yes, that we were getting 50 down and 10 up. Then I lied down for a bit. Actually ended up close to like half an hour, but then I got back up and I did a quick speed test again, and then now I'm back down to 30 and 1, which is ridiculous. Thanks, AT&T. Let's see. What am I gonna get rid of here? I need to just get rid of 1. Do I have Calm already? That's a plus attack. Summons were disappointing until the last circle. And what'd you get? I mean, I guess that's enough for now. Just doing free ones on there. So I got 2 Cat, only needed 1 more. Oh, that's good. 4-star Special Brave Veronica, 4-star Leon. Is that the new one? Or Galzus, 5-star Leon, and Erica. Nice. And Spark Thor. Nice. Okay. I'm going for Nifl just because I need her B skill. Preferably 2, so I can keep the first one, fodder the second. That'll be on the main. My alts are just doing free zones. And then we'll do Paralogue 74 after that, and then we'll do the start of Tempest Trials, Life and Death after that. I got space for 5 on here. I guess we can do 5 summons. Oh, that's right. Oh yeah, I don't think you were here yesterday. We got Astrid on a free summon. We were trying to go for Tiki. In my defense, I was going for Summer Tiki, but we ended up getting another Astrid and plus attack at that. Yeah. All right. Should we start with the summons, or should we start with the other stuff? Actually, I think I already did on my main. I didn't go through the actual story stuff, but I went through and just got at least the orbs, didn't I? Or no? Or the quest orbs. Yeah, I got the quest orbs on the main. Last circle gave me the 5-star Leon and Erica. Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's good for a last circle. Hopeless 2 Leon, 1 to keep, 1 for eventual fodder in case they ever make a favorite. A slow sword with no preferred, an Erica, and a Thor. So I got my goal, finished Cat, then got Surge Sparrow Fighter. Oh, nice. Did end up spending $30 though, sadly, but at least I got... But I at least got Dragon Flowers from those. Oh, that's good. Oh, I got the flower packs. Nice. Atri, welcome in. How are you today? Hey, Ryumia. Welcome in. Oh, Atri, you lost already? Better luck next time. Actually, so you know how we copied that that whole thing where you get like 1 reset per stream? So we got that from Strawberry Cat, Katie. And apparently they also have a second rule where if you're over 2 billion and you lose it all, you can only get a reset to 2 billion. I'm like, do we want that or no? So like there's a maximum there. There's a cap. Do we want the cap or no? After 3 Hopes Banner, hopefully Pirate Banner doesn't have Leanne. I want Pirate and Leanne to happen at some point, but I also want to save orbs. Do you think they'll do, because wouldn't this be the 3rd Pirate Banner in a row? Do you think they'll do a 3rd Pirate Banner in a row? Do you think? Alright. Hey Jonwin, welcome in. How are you doing today? Welcome. Alright, yeah, I've had a long night and basically we're still on the old internet. Best case scenario, by tomorrow night it should be the good internet. Worst case scenario, we have to wait till Wednesday. Thanks, AT&T. Alright. Pirate Banner is a new fixture, in my opinion. I think it's an every year thing from now on, given how much people like it. I mean, people like it, but people like other stuff too. But alright guys, we're gonna wait a little bit for people to kind of trickle in, and then we'll do our summons. Again, my main account's gonna go for Nifl, but the alt accounts I'll let you guys pick. And then we'll do the Paralogue. Should we do the Paralogue first? What do you guys think? And then we have the TT as well, Tempest Trials, Life and Death. Stream probably won't be super long, because I am actually very, very tired. I did see Thor today. I had fun. I enjoyed it. Yeah, Pity Broke. What'd you get? Let's do the Paralogue first. Okay. Oh yeah, thank you for resetting everyone's points there, Kaizen. Did you get everyone? See, we got Jonwin. And Ryumiya's got a win streak started. You think you can get more? Got Pity Broke by Galzus. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. I am actually quite thirsty tonight. I do like how this water bottle does keep it like ice cold for hours. Like I literally filled this up after dinner, before I lie down for bits, and before this whole thing with AT&T on the phone. They said, "Hey, yeah, we'll call you in 36 minutes." It was an hour. Thanks, AT&T. Pity Broken by Brave Erica. Ah, okay. Alright. Man, Ryumiya's catching up there. Alright. So let's do the Paralogue then. Let's actually switch to the iPad. Let me switch the audio to the iPad as well. Actually, I have to turn on the audio on the iPad. System capture. Alright, just want to say in top 5. I insanely instant fodder her. What? Insanely? Alright, so let's do the Paralogue. And then we'll do either summons and TT or TT and summons. We did the last one, didn't we? Maybe we did on the other phone. Or maybe we did different difficulty? I don't know. Oop. We did it here. We did it somewhere on stream. Yeah, we probably did it on the main. Dun, dun, dun. Alright. So what is this new one? Taken by the Tide. Dun, 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 Alright, so this one's called Princess in Paradise. Is it Erica? It's gotta be Erica, right?
I'll pull you under.
It is Erica. Look at the sparkling waves. I had no idea tropical waters were so clear. I can't wait to dive in and see what else is underneath. What about you, Seth? Leon? I share your enthusiasm, Princess, but I would hate for you to come to harm from some unforeseen danger. Your brother made it quite clear I was to ensure your safety while you are on this trip. I ask that you remain aware of your surroundings. We must be wary of shady goings-on that may be afoot. Oh? If it has you worried, there must be serious risk. Perhaps I should have prepared for this. Without Ephraim here, it's up to us to protect Erica as if he were. Oh, Leon, you need not worry so much over my safety. We are here on vacation, remember? Besides, I'm more than capable of defending myself. Come on, let's dive in and enjoy the water. Alright, no need to push. Ugh, the sun here is so bright. I hope you brought enough sunscreen. Wait, they have sunscreen in this time. Erica swam so far already. Has she even stopped to catch her breath? Will you be diving in after her, Prince Leon? Judging by her speed, if we do not act, we will soon lose sight of her. I doubt I can swim that far at all, much less stand a chance of catching up to the princess. I see. Then if you'll excuse me, I will trail some distance behind her to ensure her safety. His axe is literally the water. Of course. And while you do that, I will keep watch over the sand. I think making the store Lost Gambles thing wasn't the best idea since it means nobody will ever catch up to me and Atria as long as we're here often enough. But now that it's here, I feel like it's also kind of unfair to just get rid of it. So like I said, so we're copying this idea basically from Strawberry Cat, aka Katie. And I found out today that they also have a second rule on top of that. It's that if you are over 2 billion points and you lose it all, there's a cap on how much you can regain, and that's 2 billion. So that's something to consider. Do we want to try that or something similar? It doesn't have to be exactly 2 billion. I'm just saying that's an idea that they do over there. Brave Erica is crazy good. If you don't already have her or have one, I keep her. His axe is just meant to look like water. I'm pretty sure it's glass. That's even worse. But alright, here we go. Why do I have animations on? But okay, I guess we can keep it on for the Paralogue. We get to see them attack us. So I fought her to Claude. Oh, Brave Erica? Oh, bye, Leon. You think her, what's it called? Goldenbursty or whatever it's called? Would really do well in the sand? I feel like, one, the feet would kind of sink and be hard to like walk in sand, kind of like it's hard to walk in sand already. And sand would like kind of muck up the mechanics, you know? Sand and oil do not work together well. I think 2 billion is still too high, but having a cap is definitely a good idea. Okay. If you want, why don't we have the mods kind of like, you know, find a number that works for us. Speaking of mods, welcome in, Leafy. Finally enrolled, but no uniform yet. Okay. Do you get that at a later date, or did they tell you? She's like, I have another one that isn't fodder. All right, here we go. Leon says, Seth seems capable. I can understand why Ephraim wouldn't trust him with Erica's safety. I suppose that is one less thing to worry about while I'm here. But still, I'd hoped I would be of some help to her. If I have nothing to offer in terms of protection, what can I do? There must be something, surely. Yes, the Dark God. I mean, Awakening had glass weapons. Granted, they only had 3 durability, but it was still super high might. Actually, 3 durability for a glass weapon is actually not too bad. Next week? Okay. So when do those classes start? Let's see. Adri says, so I'm getting my first paycheck next week. Congrats, money. Remember, 10% of every paycheck into your savings. At least. We also brought, or bought a lot of snacks while we were at the grocery store. Man, I wish I could have snacks. Again, guys, I'm 1 month away from hopefully getting these Invisalign out forever. And in 1 month, they basically reevaluate: do I need a more Invisalign, or can I switch then to like nightly retainers? I think that given the horse mechs are imbued with magic, they probably have something to allow them to traverse any area. Like, how would they travel through sand? That's just my question. All right, slippery situation. Who would this be? Slippery. Are we talking like Sunscreen? Is this Thor and Loki? It's gotta be Thor and Loki, right? Because we've already seen Seth, we've seen Leon, we've seen Erica. Yeah, it's gotta be Thor and Loki. And who's the other one we're forgetting? I'm forgetting someone. Nifl. This has to be Thor and Loki here.
The swim sounds nice.
Glasses, they're not so bad, but it can be annoying when you have a face mask and the lens fogs. Yeah, I've heard from people it's a big issue. Getting a lot reminds me of someone. Who? What? Where? Hey, Bernadette fan, welcome in. How are you doing today? We're just doing the Paralogue first, and then we'll do our summons and TT. Or do we want to do TT and summons? Oh my, Thor. Look. There's a rare sight, wouldn't you say? Nifl, the god of ice? Was she intentionally summoned here? To the tropics of all places? Identify yourselves. Most mortals do not have the ability to tell. I see. You are like me. Both of you. Whatever it is you are involved in here, I want no part of it. Leave me alone. So I find it really funny that Fire Emblem magic can now canonically make your hand so sticky that you can't drop your weapon. God, Fire Emblem magic is weird in what it allows and disallows. I seriously hate her art. Wait, who? Or whose? Jason, notice in, I think is it a damage art? Like, Loki's foot is really small. Like, it's like, almost weird. You're doing alright? Good to hear. Lurk, probably not eating some cheese Pringles. Ooh, cheese Pringles. Actually, I have some potato chips where it's like, what's the flavor? Jalapeno cheddar, and it's like spicy cheddar. Like, that's the jalapeno part. It's really good, but it's really spicy. I like Loki's part of the art, although that's just mainly because of the ukulele. I've never actually played a ukulele. My brother plays one, but I've never played one. Should I get one? Let's focus on the violin first. I said I was gonna get a violin to stream. Actually, let's focus on the piano first. Mini Pringles. I've actually never had mini Pringles. I always do the thing where you take 2 Pringles and like make them like a duckbill. We used to do that back in the 90s. Hey Weeb, how was the summons? We haven't done them yet. We'll do the summons after this. I don't know if we're gonna go, because we're doing the Paralogue first. I don't know if we'll do summons and then TT, or TT and then summons. But by the way, guys, if anyone wants the code word for today for the giveaway, there you go. Fake outs can choose their appearance, like how Nifl made her feet really weird shaped and her calves like noodles. Could we do TT before summon? Yeah, we can do that. Have some Pocky? What's Pocky? Get a ukulele. How much is one? I don't even know how much one is. Like a good one. Anyone have a good Nor build? Chat, any thoughts? She is an older unit, so... Oh, come now. No need for all that. We have no interest in quarreling with you, dear. Then leave me alone. Of course. Apologies for the bother. Though, I'm sure we'll be seeing more of each other sooner or later. It's a Japanese snack that's a chocolate... Oh, okay. What yet remains? 74-3.
Perish.
you think the game is coded properly to be able to handle 3-digit Paralogue numbers? Like 100-1. Alright. Ah, welcome back, you two. Phew, that was quite the workout. The water was amazing, Leon. I wish you could have joined us. We saw some colorful fish. They'd make some good specimens for further observation and study. Well, well, if it isn't the god of ice, who could have predicted we might run into you again? Was I unclear when I expressed my wish to be left alone? Well, you see, we brought ourselves frozen treats and the vendor offered us a few extra, at no extra cost. Please, do take one, won't you? Consider it our way of apologizing for invading your time alone. I need nothing from you. Not your apologies, frozen treats, or anything else for that matter. Nevertheless, I will not turn one down. Not bad. I will accept the rest now. You said there were extra, no? I will take them. So this Nifl, do you think this is before or after the ice and flames of her world? Best build on old archers like Nor is probably Triple Fury to become a Wings of Mercy beacon, in all honesty. You have that Fury seal there, Bernadetta fan?
This is it for you.
I'm actually really liking this water bottle. After? So what if we brought along Fjorm? Imagine that. See, and we're dropping frames. See the stupid internet. Thanks, AT&T. I don't know if you guys can hear me. I'm dropping all the frames. Like, all the frames. Really don't like this banner, to be honest. Did you... Oh, that's right. Hold on. Sage Core. And... You had something you wanted to show me, Leon. Yes, it's nothing particularly special, but, well, see for yourself. Oh, that sandcastle is amazing. Did you sculpt it all yourself? I had to find some way to keep myself occupied while you and Seth were out swimming. I know it's only sand, but I put effort into the design. Does it remind you of anything? Aha! It's the castle in Renee. Which must mean those seashells there are... The one with the sharper edge is Ephraim, and the one with the smoother shape is, well, you. I can see it. You have some imagination, Leon. And that thick bit of shell right there is Seth, watching over you both. It's almost like I'm there. You have a wonderful eye for detail, Leon. There's one thing you forgot, however. Yes, I think this shell will do nicely. But where to? I know. It will go here, between me and Ephraim. There we are. What's this you're adding? You, of course. The three of us have been practically inseparable since childhood, after all. Oh, of course. Thank you. I think that will complete it. If only we... it could stay like this forever. Wait, do you hear that? Look out! A huge wave is coming in! Quick, we have to... It's too late. The castle's gone. I'm so sorry, Leon. You put so much work into that. I feel bad you had to watch it get washed away. It's alright. The tide would have come for it eventually. There's no way around that. I wonder if we could have built a barrier to keep it safe longer, if only another day or two. I'm just glad you were able to see it and enjoy it with me. That makes it all worth it. I'm glad too. I won't soon forget it either, Leon. Can't wait to tell Ephraim about it and everything else I've seen here once I get back home. He'll be incredibly jealous that you were able to build such a fantastic sandcastle. Ephraim? Jealous of me? Huh. There's one thing I hadn't ever imagined. Alright, that was a nice little paralogue there. Alright, you guys said you wanted TT next. Still trying to get my final Claude. How nice. Yeah, right? New axe and sword are a massive deal for slow older units. I wonder what will happen to Leon after. I mean, it depends on which and like where in the timeline this Leon is, because we already saw that base Leon is actually like the oldest Leon. By oldest, I mean like the one that's gone through the most. Hopefully, this eventually becomes its own weapon set, like how Pelagian Tome just became the Vulture weapon series. Alright, let's do the TT intro. This is Life and Death 1. Do we think it's going to be 5 plus a finale like Ice and Flame? Or... wish they would tell us how long it's going to be. Alright, here we go. Life and Death 1. Air. I don't know who this is yet, so I don't know how to voice it. Air. Lady. Air. Who are you? This is... How have I arrived at the Death Gate? It has been too long since our last reunion, Lady Air. Who's Ganglot? Wait, didn't one of you guys say Ganglot earlier? It's been too long since our last reunion, Lady Air. You. I remember you. You were Hell's handmaid. Ganglot? Lot? I don't know. Are we gonna get Ganglot as a character? Ah, so you have not forgotten your time with us. Yes, I served Lady Hell. I did everything I could for her. But then Asker's Order of Heroes came and took Lady Hell from me, and it was you who brought them. The dead are restless, and they wander with no one to follow. I grieve over an empty realm that has lost its ruler. Why are you telling me this? You cannot be expecting me to return here to take my mother's place. I won't do it. What makes you think I would have you? You gave up your right to succession. Then what do you want with me? This. The Order of Heroes has trained you well if you were able to avoid that. What do you want? You should know the answer to that question by now. I have come to ruin you, just like you ruined Hell. The hell? Bonus double seal, what? And attack speed push. Do I have any bonus units? Should we do our summons now and then start? Because I don't have any bonus units. Oh wait, no, this iPad might have actually Nifl? I think the iPad might have Nifl. Well, we could just do summons now. Ganglot looks like Hell. The outline, when I saw it first, I was like, ooh, this kind of looks like Hell's outline, but then the name says Ganglot or whatever. Remember to keep data in mind, spoilers for future parts of this out of chat, by the way, otherwise it'll be timed out. I think that's why they gave them a coral, so he can use it. Ooh. Alright, let me scroll up a bit. Feels weird. It's like when alts adhere to the logic of the unit in some way. It's the reason I'm against the physical Micaiah wielding axe or something like that. I find it interesting that they made physical Leon, despite the fact that the reason he uses magic is because his body is supposedly too frail for traditional weapons. I mean, coral is like not dense at all, so it's not very, very light. Alright, I guess we'll do our summons then, because again, I don't think I have bonus units on all my accounts. Shall we? Main account's gonna go for Nifl, so that would be a colorless, right? We're going colorless. Alright guys, shall we begin? Should I snipe colorless on the main, or should I do full first circle? I don't want to spend too many orbs, but I do want to try and get Nifl. But should we just start sniping colorless? Or what? I heard something. Alright, implies he can hit like a truck even with a sword made of coral, which implies he has a lot of physical strength. I don't know though, like a coral sword would break at some point, even like if you're super strong. You know, it's not gonna really make too much of a difference there. I don't know, but I say hell isn't dead. I mean, it's hell. The man has a base attack stat of 42, which feels weird for a weapon he's supposed to be bad at wielding. Yeah, just YOLO. And what do you mean by that? Are we sniping or are we going full circle? Just love Norse mythology. Did anyone else see Thor today, or am I the only one? All I'm gonna say is I enjoyed it. Hey Lord Gregorius, welcome in. Well, I'm headed to bed, but hey, congrats on getting the stream going. Thank you, yeah. We're still not on the good internet. We were on it briefly this afternoon, but no, not anymore. So yeah, we'll deal with that later. Okay, I read about your internet, yeah. No, you haven't seen it yet? Are you planning on seeing it? Is anyone else planning on seeing Thor? I mean, it's probably going to be on Disney Plus in like 45 days, so if you guys can wait till late August, I'm sure it'll be on Disney Plus. At some point then. Also August is She-Hulk. Yeah. Alright guys, let's do our summons. I don't know. I guess snipe if you really want that Nifl. We do want the Nifl. But you never know. In the first circle we could get like Thor and Erica and Leon. We can get everyone. All 5-star circles. Hell dissolve, she's dead. Unlike Freya, she isn't just in a coma. John also says snipe. Alright, I guess we can snipe. Yeah, lower yours, there's our giveaway link. And then if you need the code, guys, here it is. Bam. Right there. Alright, we also have to pick a movie for movie night on Saturday. I have some ideas. Since chat opted for a non-Marvel movie week, this week, and then next week we'll do Ant-Man and the Wasp. Excited for Thor, but I don't really feel like seeing it in theaters at the moment. That's fair. That's fair. This one, again, without going into spoilers, there's not a ton of like MCU spoil. Like, there's nothing that's gonna spoil like the overarching MCU that I can think of. So this one's a fairly safe one to like wait for. Whereas like, you know, like with Spider-Man, and you know, because like we knew Spider-Man was going to deal with the multiverse, and then the next film after it was going to be Multiverse of Madness, and Doctor Strange was in both. You know, there was going to be stuff in there, so like I was like, okay, we got to see Spider-Man right away, I got to see Doctor Strange right away, just to not be spoiled. This one I feel like is a fairly safe one. I mean, there's stuff to be spoiled, sure, but there's nothing that's going to spoil the rest of the MCU, if that makes sense, because it's not like multiversal. Movies you need to see beforehand. Thor 1, 2, and 3. Endgame, at least. Preferably all the others. The Eternals. No, sorry, it's just Eternals, right? It's not The Eternals, it's just Eternals. So yeah, all the Thor movies, at least Endgame, and Eternals. So, Laura, good luck on Sunday. Alright, thank you, Bernadette fan. Alright, gentlemen's ready for these summons. Alright, let's go, guys. We're gonna snipe Carlos on the main. How far do we go, though? Because I don't want to go too far for this Nifl. But alright, we'll go for that colorless. Chat, which one are we doing on the alts? Let me do a poll. I'll let you guys pick. So I'm not going for any specific one on the alts, so I'll let you guys pick the best one to go for. iPad alts. Top blue, which is Thor. Left blue. Right colorless, which is Nifl. Bottom blue. Bottom colorless. Alright. Not a 5-minute poll. That was yesterday's poll. If you guys weren't here for the 5-minute poll yesterday, we're asking you what's the best part of the brownie. Is it the center, the edge, or the corner? or best type of brownie, I should say. Which, considering I'm like the only fan of 1 and 2, I feel like me being willing to wait is probably weird. Like, I'm the guy who has Thor: Dark World as their favorite MCU movie. Fun fact: Ganglot is known for her slow, so of course air would dodge it. Her slow attack or her slowness. Hey, Kamal, it's the filling. But I mean, like, what part of the brownie? Or which type of brownie from the pan? Most brownies don't have a filling. But yeah, that was yesterday's 5-minute poll. That's why I had to change the setting. Because it stays whatever the last one was. The slowness. Okay, gotcha. How's that pronounced, by the way, with the O with the 2 dots above it? Center. Edges are too crunchy, in my opinion. Yeah, I think center had like 70% of the vote. I said corner, but that's just me. Lurker yours. All right, you have a good night, Lurker yours. Also, congrats on that sword there, by the way. Chat picked top blue. Okay, so we're going for the Thor, and then the iPhone 10. There is no blue, so let's do the poll. Do the poll for the iPhone 10. iPhone 10 alt red for Leon. Wait, yes. Green is Erica, right? Chat. Is green Erica? I don't even remember. Left green Erica. Right green. Bottom left colorless for Nifl. Bottom right colorless for Nifl. Alright. Yep, okay. Da, 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 da. All right. Poll's open, guys. Cast your vote. Which one are we polling here? On the iPhone 10, right over here, near the word Gawain, which is today's secret word for the giveaway. I wonder who this year is going to be this year's pirate units. Yeah, who do you guys think will be the pirate units? Fun fact, Naglfar is apparently said like Nialfar. Freaking Norse. Leon needs a hug. Leon does need a hug. We really need to stream Secrets. I gotta figure out my stream schedule for the next like 6 months. All those games coming out. October is packed, guys. Like, you guys don't even know. Like actually, you guys don't even know. But October's packed. We got Splatoon in September, right? We got Xenoblade this month. Jesus. We gotta finish 3 Hopes. We'll finish tomorrow. What's on the schedule for tomorrow? You guys picked bottom left colorless for Nifl. Okay. February. Friday, July 8th is we have the Arete GHBR. We're gonna hear about a revival. No summons tomorrow. TG Plus, SDR, and Legendary Hero Battles. I gotta finish those, by the way. So yeah, not too much going on in Fate tomorrow aside from a new GHB revival. It's actually not even new. It's just it's starting. So we'll play some 3 Hopes tomorrow. Can we finish it? Probably not. Not unless I do a long stream. But again, if my internet's gonna be like whack tomorrow, then who knows? I think Pirate Leanne or Raisins likely, and if it's Leanne, I'd have to pull. I mean, yeah. All right, chat. Little emotes. Let's go. Why can't I save orbs? I need a stockpile so I don't have to wail again. Why can't we just all win the lottery, like all together? You guys want to pool on the next lottery, next Mega Millions, Powerball? I'm joking, but is this legal to even talk about on stream? Pirate Read. All right, here we go. Thank you, gentlemen. Let's summon. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Boom. Dun, 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 dun. Pirate Ephraim. Ooh. Smoke on everything. 5 stars everywhere. Nope. Okay, so this water bottle is too good at keeping the ice like frozen that I am now out of water, but the ice is still ice. This is not working. Nothing. Yep, nothing. It's okay though. We're gonna keep going for colorless on my main. At least they're all 4 stars. Not that I'm gonna build them or anything like that yet. Like in Port, I can't afford to whale like I did for Edelgard. Too bad one. We're gonna go in again, guys. We're gonna try and get a Nifl. I need to enunciate more when I say Nifl. Let's go. We're not going too heavy on these, but we'll try. Alright, we have 2 colorless. Chat, which one first? Bottom or top? I'll let you guys pick. I don't have any bonus characters on the iPad here. Let me see if I have, was it Loki or Nifl? I guess I might have Erica. Which Erica was it? Benny's decent save tank. Brion is niche, but can work with his preferred. Felicia's just bad. Thing is, I think I built a Felicia at one point. She's not merged, or if she is, she's maybe like +1, but... Bottom first? Alright. Here you guys, little Themos in the chat, please. What do you have Nifl? Alright. Little Themos in the chat. Not doing green, Atri.
It is decided.
It has been decided. Alright. Little Themos, come on, let's go. Let's go. Thank you, gentlemen. Boom. So we're gonna switch to the Three-star Sakura. Alright, here we go. Here, this is the first Nifl. First Nifl, let's go. Alright, now let's go. Smoke? Damn it. Oh, I have Nifl on this one too. What the hell? I have Nifl everywhere. Except for my main. Damn it. Niles, 3 stars. I have space for 2 more. I mean, I can always like send people home, but we have space for 2 more. Come on, Nifl. All right, we have 2. Chat, bottom or top? I should probably turn off animations on my iPad here to make things quicker. All right. Chat, top or bottom? Which one? Top? Alright, here we go. Little Themos in the chat, please. And go. Remember the one I kept calling? Like, I was like, oh, here's another Lilith. So here's a Nifl. And Nifl. Damn it. I was kind of hoping that would work. It's Gordon. Hey, where's Yuko? Alright, here's the next one. And the last one I have space for now. Alright. Nifl, please. Boom. Damn it. Stuff like Julia rerun in September, and I'll need 2. Legend Edelgard rerun in January. And I'll need 4, and Summer Edelgard double special at some point where I'd also need 4. Plus, the next Fire Emblem game is a new game and not a remake. I'll probably end up liking characters and needing them to get in Fae, which I also would want to have orbs saved for. Alright. Do we keep going? I have 1 more circle, because I don't have to send people home after this anyway. Alright, 1 more circle. Damn it! Chat, pick one. I don't care which one. I'll go with the first one I see in chat. Gonna try and get a Thor, apparently. I sort of get Thor right here. It's all still ice. I should just leave this open for a while. Also, why is there purple paint on this, That's weird. Full circle? No. Plus her sheds in probably a few weeks. I don't know. I don't know. Chat, pick one. Just gotta get out of the circle. Kinda need to be rich. I wish I was rich, but I'm a teacher. And a fire emblem collector. Thor. Love and Thunder. Full top? Okay, we're going top. By the way, there is a reason why it's called Thor and Love and Thunder. I just can't tell you yet. Alright. Got a 5-star. Got a 5-star. Pity broken. Of course. Why wouldn't we be pity broken? By Melody. Alright, well, looks like I already had her anyway. Plus HP, minus attack. Great. Great. Bruh, Melody, yep. Alright, shall we summon again? Two more just to fill it up. Wow, bad fodder. You're a teacher, a final collector, and a person running the Chicago. No, I'm not. You can't prove that. Hey, I like how everyone just gets. Okay, all these rewards in the iPad, like, and this is for every account. Like, you're always gonna get like 10,000 points the first round, or like 9,000 points. Why don't they just put this all in one list? I hate having to click stuff. All right, we gotta get rid of someone. We're keeping you. Bye, Benny. A plus res Benny. Oops. Dun, 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 dun. I'm sure I have better IVs for Benny. Da, 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 da. I was sent home healers. Melody isn't bad fodder. Attack of soul is good, but her B skill is niche. They got horrible skills, no point keeping unless merge product. Or if you have the room. I mean, it's like I'm not in a rush to get rid of her. Alright. Couple more and then we can't go too far, guys, because again, I generally want to save, but Nifl has this a B skill that would work well on my Lilith for now. Damn it! Chat, pick one. Bum, 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 bum. You gotta tell me which orb here, or which stone, I mean. Yeah, these are stones, even though they look like orbs, and we spend the orbs. Bottom red. Okay, here we go. Lilith emotes in the chat. Close to being able to murder Seth to my son. Who's your son? Caspar? Blue? Too late. Too late. But now we're gonna get another pity breaker. Or Lilina. That works too. And it's like original Lilina. Alright, last one. Last one. Yeah, so we have one more. Alright, here we go, guys. Little team, let's in the chat, please. Let's get something good out of this, please. Please, please, please. 5-star heroes can have good fodder. 4 stars don't really have outside of Mercedes, giving an ARD skill. Send us Caspar, yes. Maybe the iPhone 10 should go for the lower difficulties. At least we got Seth on the first try here. Alright. Thank you, John. Here we go. Nifl. Nifl. Ethernet adapter. Smoke on the water. Fire in the sky. That's Alyssa. Not Alyssa, just Alyssa. But Lissa. Do you guys know people that pronounce Lissa as Lisa? Like, Crom says it like very early in the game. I don't know how anyone could be like, oh yeah, her name's Lisa. Like, Crom says it very early in Awakening. Her name's Lissa. Oops. Alright. We'll do one more. Damn it. Should have stopped while I was ahead. Alright. Sharena really should have gotten a summer alt. Why does IS hate her? She better get like the first legendary Asker trio unit. Well, you know how we have like dead Sigurd as a legendary? What if the legendary Sharena is the one that got killed in book 3? No one likes her. I like her. We have an emote of her, Atri. Although you wouldn't know because you don't have the tunic tail next to your name. Prompts. Though you could change that. To be fair, maybe Awakening has a Tellius pronunciation issue. We won't know that until FEH 2. Alright, chat, pick one. Pick one. How long have we been on? We haven't even been on an hour yet. This will be a pretty short stream. It's almost midnight. And again, hopefully AT&T will get stuff working by tomorrow. Top red. Here we go. Let's get this Leon. Dun, dun, dun. Twitch advice, be careful who you upset. Are you a landlord, Atri? Strog. Are you a landlord? Do you have tenants? If you know what I'm referring to, you are on top of the news, guys. No, it's Strog, and now I gotta send people home. Speed Drog, okay. That's cute. Alright. One more. Last one. I swear this is the last one. Last one. Yeah, it is late for you. Time zones are weird. Well, normally this, like, okay, so I'll be honest. I have been going to bed at 2 lately, which is not bad for summer. But the thing is, I haven't been falling asleep until like 5. So I've not been getting a ton of sleep. But last night, well, same thing. But then I woke up early because I knew I had to be up, and you know, because like AT&T was coming, because I thought they were gonna finish the internet stuff today. So I got even less sleep than normal. Normally I get like it's like 5, 6, maybe 7 hours. But last night I got like 4, so I'm actually very tired. Chat, pick one. Left or right? Colorless. I don't know why I'm playing with this Ethernet adapter. I really shouldn't, because like this is like my backup. I actually need to use this for stuff. I don't want to break it. Sarah? By the way, sorry if I seem less happy than usual. I'm really bummed over. Yeah, no, I get that. I know a lot of people that were really affected by that. Is that what Simloop was talking about like 2 days ago? But I thought that didn't happen until like last night or something. Because like Simloop was talking about this 2 days ago on stream. Or was talking about like they were saying like rip Yu-Gi-Oh or something. Like that was 2 nights ago. Chat, pick left or right, colorless. Yeah, I'm not in the best moods either, but that's because of AT&T more than anything. Thanks, AT&T. Thanks, appreciate it. Chat, left or right? We'll wrap things up pretty quickly here, so that I can sleep. Drown my sorrows in 3 houses. 3 hopes tomorrow on stream, but yeah. People mocking a guy. Wait, who? Left. Here we go, guys. Little team what's in the chat. These are the last two. I can't go too hard on this banner. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, 2 Nifls, please. Here's smoke. That's not Nifl. That's Mercedes. All right, last chance. This has got to be Nifl. Some people mentioned that they thought Yu-Gi-Oh wasn't a game people played anymore just yesterday, and then this was reported a few hours later. Here we go. Come on, Nifl. Actually, you need 2 of her, but I'll take 1 for now. 1 for now is fine. Damn it. Now I gotta send them home again. Take me home, country road, to the place I belong. Bum, bum, bum. Exact same IVs. Examas and Fates. We'll go there. All right. All right, last one, like last one. Because I have space for 1. Or, okay, chat, pick 1. Damn it. Last 2, I swear. That's it. Last 2. Please both be Nifl. Top or bottom first? Oh hey Kaizen. So I've been pondering over a new channel point redemption where I have to enunciate more with my, because like I usually only like really talk with like the middle third of my mouth. Like the corners I really don't open. And I've been watching people talk lately and they open up their whole mouth and I'm like, how do you do that? Because like this, I guess the sides of my mouth kind of like just like stick. Bottom left, here we go. Little emotes. Let's go. It's the last one if you get Nifl. But what if the other one's Nifl? I would like 2 so I can keep one fodder the other. That's not Nifl. Alright, this is the last one. Last one. Because I don't want to go under 300 orbs. Here we go. Here we go. Got smoke on the water. Damn it. Alright, I gotta send them home because we're full again. Damn it. Plus Res Leon. Plus HP Sarah. So I can finally have you move your mouth, move normally. Thing is, I don't even know how people do that. Like I'm just so used to not talking with the. Because okay, again, the corners of my mouth, they kind of like just stick together. They kind of just stick together. I never talk with my whole mouth. Hey Phobos, welcome in. You want her right? Just go to get her. I'm supposed to be in save mode, and I don't really want Nifl. She just has a skill that would work really well on my Fallen Lilith. Wrong Leon. How many Leons do we have in this series? Alright, okay, fine. One more, because Phobos is here. How are you doing today, by the way? Last one. Last one. last one. Unless there's like 3 here. Alright. Damn it, there's 2. Alright, chat, pick one, left or right. Like, actual last one. This is probably how Kaizen summons. Okay, this is the last one. Okay, this is the last one. Alright, here's $30. Here's the last one. Da, da. But if I enunciate more Kaizen, I'll be like, I'll sound like Ross from Friends. He just like overemphasizes every word. 1 more means 10 more. No, it doesn't. Haster, welcome in as well. Left. Here we go, guys. This is Nifl. This is it. This is it. We got smoke. Damn it, that's where we started tonight. Right. Same for anyone other than Lucia. We don't know that. What if the one of the Brave units is good? Alright, here we go. Someone on this doing full circles to spend minimal orbs. Come on, Nifl. Combat manuals. The lot of you. Read my other comments. Which one? I don't want to talk about that stuff on stream, guys. Alright, here we go. Dun dun dun. And combat manuals. Alright. Actually have no space right now, so no more. No more. Firearm collection has taught us that you're not willing to stop once you start committing to something. I'm not committing to this. Like, I don't care about Nifl as a character. Say yourself you don't summon on COL because of Golden Week. Wait, what's Golden Week? I don't summon on COL because they're in the general pool. I don't but, Phobos, Haster, how you doing today? Welcome in. We started stream really late today because AT&T. Thanks, AT&T. We didn't even resolve the issue. Do a quick speed test, actually. Because, like, yeah, my internet before was 3 megabits per second down, 1 megabit per second up. And then this afternoon, after AT&T left, it was 50 down and 10 up. Now it's back down to... The speed test will start anytime. It's really bad, actually. .75 down. Oh my god, this is so bad. I'm gonna drop some frames here, guys, because it's checking my upload, which is competing with my stream. But yeah, we're at, looks like about 0.6 up. 0.7. Nope, 0.69. Alright. But you care about Lilith? Not that much. Working on plus 10 Leon. Needs 6 more. Oh, nice. How far have you gone in terms of, like, orbs? I got Eric on Thor. That's good. That's good. Frames dropped. Yeah, we should be back to normal now. Because the speed test is over. Alright, last one. But that's it because I don't have any more space. Son of a chat, pick one. Just one, and we're sending him home right after because I don't have the space. Hey, Boshak, welcome in. Welcome in. Dun, 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 dun. Bottom left. Green. Dun, 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 dun. Always go with a single color. Too hard to pick pick between all the reds. That's why I let chat pick, so I don't have to pick. be real, you're just gonna YOLO summon off stream if you don't get her. No, I am not. Because this is not crucial to me. And we're sending Elowood home. Plus HP, get out of here. One more. If someone subs right now, I will summon one more time. But that's it. Not sure, but had a lot of missions left to get orbs. Wait, what? Let's see here. These ads test my sanity. How many did you get? Also, how's Love and Thunder banner? We didn't get anything. We got 4 stars. Alright, if someone hits that sub button, I will try one more time. You'll summon off stream for not crucial things. Like what? Da, 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 da. Oh, I've got mail. Kiance, thank you for the sub, resub. Welcome in. How you doing today? I guess we're trying one more time. Pulled Summer Thor Duo on my second account. Nice. I didn't get anything. And a 5-star Melody, but we don't talk about her. Oh, that's true, but that was on, yeah, on like these summons. Yeah, she pity broke us. Or someone gives the sub. Not too bad. Good to hear. I already gave you a sub summon on the list. But yeah, we're trying to get Nifl here. Alright. Here we go, guys. Spam those little emotes. And this does not count against your sub summon, so you still get that one. But little emotes in the chat, guys. This is our last one. Da, 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 or what it was, but you also enter a rating at the end. I don't remember this. Also, how was POL? That was yesterday. Also, we used your Kyria. Send her home. Who? Riss? Got 3 Leons, but none of the 5 stars. Hey, at least you got some Leons, so that's good. Pity broken by Paula. And it happens. We got pity broken by Melody. Alright, chat, here we go. Little demons, let's go. Because it's midnight now and I want to go to sleep. I'm tired. And now my internet sucks. Come on, seriously? Thanks, AT&T. Alright, well, who's online to raid? Sadie's on, but she's playing the Quarry. I don't know what that is. Strawberry Cat's actually still on. Thought she said short stream. Kisaki's playing 3 Hopes. Oh, they're playing... It says Claude time, but the thumbnail shows Edelgard and Monica. Me, what's sleep, right? Okay, why is this not loading? Quarry is a horror game. Do we want to go there? I didn't think Sadie's a person to play horror. Oh, great. Set this final level 40. Now I can murder him. Make sure you watch the conversation first. It looks like Strawberry Cat's just watching Twitch. What the heck? This is cursed, right? They just don't want me to get Nifl. Watch its Nifl, but we just can't get her. We're not allowed to get her. Should have got Spectrum? What's Spectrum? My main, I got pity broken by OG Loki. Hey, that's still something good. Internet being rude, right? Now my son eats him. Alright, restart Natasha. Oh, Time Warner Cable. Oh, isn't Spectrum like in a different country though? All right. Read my other comments. Let's see. She got Spectrum on my main. I got people. No, I read those. Yeah. Time Warner Cable, but rebranded. They're on break. All that for Natasha. Yeah, that's okay though. That's okay. All right. Natasha, I wanted Scarlet. Oh, I see what you. Yeah, Marvel joke there. Never mind, wrong franchise. They already have a plus attack Lena. Let me check the other ones later. Alright guys, I think I might have one of these. Loki, Nifl, regular Erica. Loki, Nifl, and regular Erica. Loki. I do have Loki. I don't think I have Nifl. I think we checked this yesterday, right? Guess Loki's our bonus for now.
You look radiant. As do you.
So many units. Yeah, I need to clear out because I have so many copies of like 5 stars that I need to figure out if I want to merge them or make them fodder. But I mean, I can just make them combat manuals anyway. The thing is, I need to figure out which of the IVs I want to keep. That's what I need to do. That's right. Yeah, because I can turn them all into combat manuals for either merges or skill fodder. But I have to figure out which IVs I want to keep. We've got to go have a good night. All right, Kianse, have a good one. Can we get a shout out for Kianse, by the way, on the Queer Queens channel? Because I don't know if we got that yet. Or the Lord Gregorius. Did we get a shout out for Lord Gregorius? Oh, John, you got to head out too. All right, have a good night, guys. I'm gonna raid someone. What's happening? I guess I can stay on a little bit longer. Kisaki, welcome in. How you doing today? Nacho Mist, welcome in. How are you doing today? Let me give some shout outs. Let's see. Let's see. Lord Gregorius was here. And oh, thank you, Kaizen. Can we get one? Let's see for Kisaki. Let's see here. Still have to have a semi-budget build on Caspar because I don't have enough menace fodder. Good evening, fellow music teacher. How are you doing today? How was your stream? I'll do it. Boom. There we go. 3 hopes. Oh, that's right. Yeah, actually, we were thinking about rating you. I think your title said Claude Time, but your thumbnail showed Edelgard and Monica, so I was like confused because I'm playing through Scarlet Blaze right now and I'm like trying to avoid spoilers, but I still want to support my friends who stream, so I'll sometimes lurk in Azure Gleam or Golden Wildfire playthroughs. But how are you doing today? How was the stream? Just finished a chapter of Golden Wildfire. Okay. Yeah, I'll play probably Azure Gleam next and then Gold Wildfire after that. We're close to finishing Scarlet Blaze. I think we're on chapter 13 now. So we'll do that one tomorrow, because there's not much going on in Fate tomorrow besides a rerun of a Grand Hero battle. I think it might be a full minute behind because of lag. Yeah, that happens when I drop frames like that, so... refreshing on your end might help, but yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about that. Good discussion in general, but it was just a quick cutscene with Edelgard. Okay. Okay. Is that your first playthrough, or have you played through Scarlet Blaze or Azure Gleam yet? But yeah, guys, welcome in. If you came in with the raid, I know Nacho Mist is here. If you guys are here for the first time, my name's Christian. I stream every day. This is day 1,351 in a row of streaming mostly Fire Emblem, whether it's Heroes or Three Hopes or Three Houses or other Fire Emblem games. I stream a lot of Fire Emblem because I'm a big Fire Emblem fan. You can see a picture of my collection. This is from January 2018, about 4.5 years ago, but obviously this is before Three Houses, and there's been a lot of merchandise since then, so my collection is probably about 5 or 6 times bigger at this point. I just haven't had the room to take a new photo. So yeah. Make sure you join our Discord, !Discord. Make sure you hit that follow button. I can also hit subscribe and support the stream. Get some cool Fire Emblem emotes. If you guys haven't seen our Fire Emblem emotes, by Zadora, who's actually streaming over. I think she's still on vacation, but she was streaming from there. Let me show you guys some of the emotes we've got. And we have more coming. Oh, we're full up again. Mark you as limited for now. Alright, let's see. First playthrough definitely debated between Azure Gleam or Golden Water. Okay. Hang on. I consider myself as a Blue Line student who transferred to Golden Deer. See, with Three Houses, Blue Lines is probably my favorite class, but Golden Deer was probably my favorite route. So what time tonight should I expect you to post in Discord that you magically acquired a Nifl? I'm not summoning this Nifl. Yeah, I'm not summoning this Nifl. I mean, if you guys really want to use like sub-summons in the next month, then maybe, but yeah, no. Like I don't need this Nifl that much. If I really like the character, then maybe, but no. Alright, well, chats, I think that's it. That's all our try. Wait, I still have a... Oh, wait. Oh, because we got an extra character, that's why we were... So we weren't done. I do. You'll have a finger slip situation? I don't know what you're talking about. Here we go. I did get a package in the mail today, but it's nothing that's mine. But I do have Kaizen's Edelgard plushie now, so if you want me to send that or if you want me to hold on to that until we get more merch for you, let me know. But yeah, so I got your Catherine keychain and your Edelgard plushie. Then I got Terra's stuff, and I immediately sent that out to Terra. Do you split between Heroes and Three Hopes every day, or so basically what happens is every month, usually on like the 9th or 10th or so of each month, Fire Emblem Heroes will release a calendar of like all their scheduled events like on the daily. So we'll have an idea of like what's coming out what day. And then I kind of plan my streaming schedule around that. So if there's like a ton of stuff going on in FEH that day, I'll probably do a lot of FEH, if not all FEH. Otherwise, I'll be like, okay, on this day we'll start with FEH, and then we'll switch to Three Hopes. And then on other days, if there's like nothing going on in FEH, then we'll be like, okay, so we're playing something switched today, no FEH or anything like that. Whether it's Three Hopes or other games, whatever we're playing at that particular time. which at this time it's 3 hopes. So yeah, tomorrow there's really nothing going on in FEH besides a rerun of a previous event. So yeah, we're doing just 3 hopes tomorrow. And I'll see if I can hop on earlier, but again, we'll see how the internet situation is. Again, we were supposed to get new internet, faster internet today, but didn't happen thanks to AT&T. Not about the character, it's about the fodder and the inevitability of the sunk cost fallacy setting in. That's not me though. I literally don't care. Like a lot of people will be like, oh, I want to break this pity rate. I'm like, no, I don't care. I see. I didn't know they roll out schedules on the 9th or 10th. Yeah. So we get like a calendar that they post in the game and on social media, and usually they run out around the 9th or 10th, which means that we're gonna get a new one like around that time. Still a chance there's a chance I still have money for you at the end of the month. It depends on if I can avoid wanting to eat. That was me in college. Bum, 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 bum. Da, 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 da. Let's see. I only recently jumped on the FEH bandwagon, so that's a handy tip. Me too. Yeah. Although what I also did, don't tell my parents, because they gave me a credit card that I could use for like groceries and other supplies and anything like that. So I got in the habit of like spending like I was like $100 a month, maybe 150, at the local Meijer. Then eventually I was like, you know what? I can get by with less food, which means I have some leftover money to buy a video game. That's why my Wii and DS games are my Wii and DS collections, which was the current consoles at the time. Those collections are quite big compared to my like other collections. Alright, we're gonna do one more round of Tempest Trials, and then after that we're probably gonna wrap things up because it is past midnight. I want to get this last bonus. Oof me with gacha games. I really wanted Domino's for the past few days, but with delivery it's over 20 for a medium pizza. I keep having to tell myself no, but it's hard sometimes. How far away is the Domino's? Like, can you walk there or ride a bike there? Because that was me in college too. I would just like, why order delivery when I can just walk to the place? The only places I would get delivery back in college was like Gumby's Pizza, which no longer exists, unfortunately, because they had really good poke sticks, which is basically just like cheesy bread. Dun, 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 dun. So, Kisaki, do you stream FEH? I haven't seen you stream FEH yet. I'm curious. I mean, at least it's not like 2017-18 where I go days without food or orbs, or days without food for orbs. Hey, Nachomis, let's see. Back in the day, I used to buy those prepaid credit cards at the grocery store, so I could buy Vidya, but all the transactions would show up as groceries. Oh, interesting. Good times, good times. Yeah, I miss those days. I just miss being young. Usually stick to Switch games, really. Haven't even been able to figure out how to capture my iPad. I literally just plug in my iPad with the USB cable to my computer, like directly to my computer, no capture card or anything. And then OBS detects it as a video source. Like, that's literally it. Literally iPad. So I can switch over here to that. And this is literally plugged. Oops, sorry, I hit the mic. Plugged in with a USB cable. If I can raise it high enough for you guys to see it at the bottom there. And that's literally going into my, well, it's going into my USB hub, my Thunderbolt hub, into my computer. And then, yeah, again, OBS detects it as a separate video source. It's several miles away. I don't drive because of anxiety attacks, and I can't ride a bike with it. Oh, that's right, your knee. Yeah, I forgot. Maybe I'll try it out. Yeah. Now, I don't know. To be fair, I am on a Mac. I don't know if OBS Mac is... Like, I would imagine it works on OBS Windows. Like, as long as it detects it as a plugged-in video source, it should work. I don't see why OBS Mac would have a feature that OBS Windows wouldn't. On Mac, well then, yeah, absolutely it should work then. Like, that's why, okay, hold on. That's why I can do this. You can't do this with a capture card unless you have 3 capture cards. I can do this with just USB-C cables and lightning cables. 3 copies of FEH going on at the same time. Look at that.
You look
Can't do that with an Elgato with a capture card. I remember in middle school getting an old iTunes account banned because I used a $25 prepaid card to buy over $1,000 of in-game currency in an old game called Dragonvale. Dude, you're here. Yeah, this is an amazing setup. I will say though, so if you're on a Mac and you use the lightning cables or USB cables to capture your iOS devices, they capture video, not audio. But there's an easy workaround. So my main account, which is my main phone here, that's plugged in again through a lightning cable. You can literally see it's literally this phone over here. So there's an easy way to get audio. While this is plugged in, and again, video is going directly into OBS, I also have a copy of QuickTime open. And QuickTime, you can, if you go to File, New Movie Recording, you don't actually have to record it, but you go to New Movie Recording, and then choose as the source. You'll click the little down arrow and just choose your phone or your iPad as the video source. It shows up on the screen. You can also set it as the audio source, which is actually the important part. Set it as the audio source, and then all you have to do then is that in OBS, just add an audio source and then just choose QuickTime. Yeah, that's it. So, and if you need any help with that, just shoot me a message and I can let you know or remind you. But yeah, it's actually pretty easy if you're on a Mac. By the way, guys, if you want to enter our, we're giving away an Ike statue. This is the secret code for today. You can also, hold on. Yeah, so we're doing a giveaway for an Ike statue. Type in ! giveaway for the link, and then there's multiple ways to enter. You actually have about a week to enter still, but multiple ways to enter. And then if you're watching the streams each day, this is today's secret code, so you can enter that code for an extra entry. So, little gift to you guys. Apparently, Apple isn't a big fan of people cheating the system. I mean, no one is. It's a fun story. On QuickTime? Got it? Yeah, yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Alright. There's no lengths he won't go through for Fire Emblem related things. I mean, yeah. Okay, that, and to be fair again, that picture is outdated. Da, 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 da. Had my high respect since we met. Hi, hey Nobu Zeus, welcome in. How are you doing today? Actually, speaking of Zeus, I just watched Thor: Love and Thunder today. So yeah, that's not a spoiler. He's in the trailers and the commercials. But yeah, you didn't miss too much today. We just went through the new Paralogue and Tempest trials. We did summons. We didn't get anything besides a melody on my main. I don't think we got any other 5 stars, right, chat? Yeah, I think we just got a melody. So off focus 5-star. It's nuts that they were a month away from CYL. Oh, that we're a month away. Okay. I hope Brave Violet. Oh, Brave Female Violet. Its art's good. I got Summer Leone, but as a 5-star. Oh, nice. Summer. Oh, well, you're pity. Oh no. Yeah, I didn't think about that. I mean, you save the feathers, but at the same time, you break your pity. It's 1:30 a.m. right now, and I gotta go. Oh, okay. Have a good rest of your. All right. Thanks for dropping by. Thank you for the raid. Let's give me another shout out for the road. Actually, we're probably gonna end stream here too. Because again, I am tired. It's been a long day. Are you kidding me, Christian? I specifically avoided seeing any trailers. It's not that significant of a thing. Like, it's a Thor movie. It's not that significant. But hey guys, if you haven't given Kiss, well, I'm so used to how Nikki says it, but I don't know how it's supposed to be pronounced. But mentioned to you that I waited outside the theater for Doctor Strange in trailers to avoid seeing the Thor trailer. Okay, I apologize, but again, it's not that significant. Alright, we're gonna finish this and we're gonna find someone to raid. But where do we go? We can't go to Kisaki anymore. Again, Sadie's on, but she's playing the quarry. If it's a horror game, I don't want to go. I'm as upset right now as you were when Endgame was spoiled for you. I mean, I wasn't like super. I mean, like it was kind of a bummer. I was like, oh, come on, really? That's so close. But yeah, it's really not that major, like, trust me. Plus, I mean, you said you were gonna wait anyway, right? It's like there's a certainty that you'd probably run into something here or there. But again, I apologize. I recall in high school when Infinity War came out and the next day everyone spoiled it in the first. That's why I go see everything like the first day now, you know. And like even the like Ms. Marvel. Like sometimes I'll wait until like if I have work, I wait till I come back. But it's tough avoiding spoilers even then. So sometimes I'll literally stay up and watch it the night before, or at the very least I'll watch it early. I'll wake up early and watch it then. So that's the thing with the Marvel movies now. It's like you have to go opening weekend. So, but again, that's not a major thing. So wouldn't worry too much. Alright, let's finish this run. It's 12:30. Honestly, hopefully my internet's better tomorrow. Alright, I can play Tempest Trials on my own time. Wasn't gonna see it since I'm not a huge Marvel person, so I wasn't too upset, but can't say the same to those who are avoiding spoilers. Yeah, that's fair. But again, I apologize. Yeah, like the spoiler that Kaizen was referring to that I ran into like the night before Endgame came out, it was that Iron Man had a funeral, which again basically revealed that, oh, he dies. That was a pretty big deal, and it was like I wasn't like furious or anything, but it was more like I was like, oh man, really? All this time and the night before. Got mad at me for spoiling a cutscene you just seen. Which cutscene was that? I remember you mentioning that, but I can't remember what cutscene this was. Biggest spoiler if I know. That's why I go see it opening night. Alright, but yeah, we're gonna end. I'm tired. And hopefully internet will be better tomorrow. Actually, let's go to Katie. Alright guys, as usual, make sure you hit that follow button. We do stream every day. So we will be back tomorrow, or technically later today for me. Copy the subread command. If you don't have the Hildebonk, you can either hit the sub button, get access to all those cool emotes, or you can use your channel points. But if you absolutely cannot use the Hildebonk emote, you can use the regular raid command. It was the Death Knight and a new cutscene from Three Houses. Okay. Oh, it's probably that fort. Which one's the Silver Maiden? As usual, guys, make sure you join the Discord and follow on social media. We're going to raid over to Strawberry Cat, who is not playing Fire Emblem right now, but they are a fellow Fire Emblem streamer occasionally, but they're just kind of just chatting right now. So, kind of chillaxing way to end the night. But, yeah, you guys have a good one. Tomorrow will be a 3 Hope stream, and hopefully with better internet. Aryan Road, okay. May as well. I don't know, it's close enough that I can tell. Okay. No, yeah, I can see me being like, dude, spoiler. Wait, I just watched that. No, I can see that. But alright, guys. Again, go say hi to Strawberry Cat. Again, she's not streaming Fire Emblem right now. Actually, she was just talking about it, actually. So I think she's streaming Fire Emblem soon. Not like today, but like soon. But she's just chatting right now, so go say hi, give a follow. Hopefully you'll be able to catch her stream when she is playing Fire Emblem. I don't think she started 3 OC. I think she's trying to finish 3 Houses. But yeah. Alright, guys, I'm out. I'm tired. I promise I'm not going to summon off stream on my main. You guys have a good night. I will see you tomorrow. Bye, guys. Have a good one. Thanks for coming today. Thanks for the raids.